Oh, snap. Oh, look at him.
I got I did the black, the little cheap ass vinyl, bro. I bet I didn't spend $100 on this black wood grain.
Yeah.
Covered up them metal walls, laid it right over it, went and got me a little couch, hung the diffuser,
Yep.
big window right there, and got the turntables out. Did a little paint on the wall, but just kind of slowly, my mind normally wants to come and do everything, get all the remodeling and all the shit done, but we kind of set the remodeling is last.
Yeah.
The music is priority, and that's kind of what happened. But then again, I'll come in here and do a little knick-knack and paint on the door or something, crazy. But it's been fun, man, just doing whatever I thought was dope as far as aesthetics. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Look, it's coming along good, man, especially us. This is the third trip we've had here in the studio, and from the first trip.
Yeah, it's kind of slowly progressed.
No, for sure, man. Yeah, because the first trip you were drilling and all kinds of stuff, you know what I mean?
You're building your own sound panel.
Yeah. Hey, look at there.
Yeah.
Bam, son. And he's at 150K. Got the Pac-Man machine.
I wonder how long it took to so something happened. That's what it was. Something happened in September of 21.
Yep.
TikTok, and anybody listening that thinks you gotta put all this fucking belief in what happens on the first day of your video release, baby, let me tell you how crazy that logic is. Everybody puts this song out or puts this piece of content out, and they so worried about what it's gonna do on day one. Baby, I put a song out, it didn't do shit for 8 months. 8 months later, 16-bar challenge, the song I'm talking about, goes viral on TikTok. And my YouTube goes from like 30K to 100K, bro. I might pull it up and show y'all the analytics, bro, but the climb, it was like straight up. You never know what don't worry about what it does on day one, baby. I say that, and I got my feelings hurt when real shit don't get views, didn't do what, but look at the title, you know what I mean? So I already knew.
But but like you said, that could be one that just one day.
Yeah.
And it's there forever, bro. That's the good thing about it.
Yeah,
there's no expiration date.
It's gonna be online forever, baby. You don't have to put so much worry into what it's gonna do the first 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's pretty. I was looking at my analytics the other night, and I was like, what the fuck happened in September of 2021? I went back, and it was the 16-bar challenge in my YouTube.
I remember you hit me up, and you were like, bro, I don't even have a TikTok, and my shit went viral. Remember? Because I was like, bro, that is crazy. Somebody just randomly uploaded it.
I would say that at the shows, and then when I tried to go claim and make the page, they thought I was the fake page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where I first heard. We spoke about it briefly, but I just remember I started seeing people sharing the video of you around the bonfire. I started seeing that circulating a little bit. That was before the 16-bar challenge, though, right? That's what really started? Is that what started to kind of stuff started heating up a little bit when the 16-bar challenge, or had it already started heating up?
I think it localized for the country genre for sure.
Yeah.
But the 16-bar challenge kind of took me out of the country genre and put me into a new realm, which was TikTok. And introduced me to a younger generation of fan, which I didn't have at that point.
Yeah. And
it's been detrimental. Just having like the kid we run into today.
Yeah.
Like kids wouldn't know me, baby, if I hadn't took on TikTok. And I don't really take advantage of my TikTok page because, no, for real, man, like, there ain't no doubt about the 16-bar challenge being a huge part. And that's all it takes is one little something.
One little thing.
Is this for me, man? Yeah, that's all it takes is one little something, baby, and it might not take on day one. Like, just a reminder, baby, 16 bar challenge went viral 8 months after its release.
Yeah. It's wild, man. It's wild to think about that, because and it's just crazy how certain things can do that. So like when we was doing the podcast with me, he was talking about the guest song, how he edited it himself. He didn't know what he was doing. He figured it out enough. Uploaded it, fell asleep. Said he woke up the next day after he posted it, and it was like he had gained like 10,000 subs, and he didn't even really know what he was doing on YouTube or anything. You know what I'm saying? And then there's so many different ways that can happen, but it just takes that one person sharing it to the other person that saw it. That's all it really is, man.
Man, look. We can overthink and overcomplicate everything like I tend to do, you know, and if you like me, you doing the same. Mm-hmm. But baby, this shit is really so simple, you know. Yeah. You gonna put out 20 somethings, you're gonna take 20 shots, and one of them's gonna do really well. Yeah. If you get to the point where you at, you know, the level Jelly's at or something like that, baby, your shots are going to be seen a lot more frequently, so all of them are going to do extremely well. But it just comes to the, man, you know, like I was telling y'all today, I'd be lying and it'd be 100% ball cap if I told you that I didn't get upset or emotional or in my feelings about the results of the stuff that I put out, because I have a standard in my mind that's saying, man, I want to do 30K day one because that's my average, and then come out and do 14, baby. I mean, you know, it definitely gives you but that's the other thing about just normal life. Like, you gonna go do some shit during the day, dog, where you gonna run into something or somebody that's it ain't gonna go your way. It's gonna upset you, and you can either let that shit ruin the rest of it, baby, or you can fucking get back to what you was doing, you know? So, baby, you take all this shit in stride, really, man, like, and take the lumps and know that all of it has a purpose. And what is your purpose? What is your why? If you can't answer why I'm doing this, man, you gonna be chasing your fucking tail, you know?
And that just shows you great minds think alike, because multiple times off camera, and I've seen him say it on camera, Jelly said the same thing. Like, if the song doesn't have a why, because he said it can't just be money. He said if the song doesn't have a why as to why we're making it, what are we doing? Basically is what he said, which was similar to what you just said.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Especially like at the stages of the careers that we're at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like another thing too, like we were just talking about, if you relate it to like, because as artists we want everyone to do, I mean, to go to the moon, right?
It's not realistic.
No, but like if you look at let's take baseball, because I know you grew up playing baseball, you probably still watch it enough, but if you go 3 for 10, if you bat 300 in baseball, you're an all-star, bro.
Yeah.
That's 3 out of 10 times you get on base, but with a base hit, and that's all-star level. Yeah. So it's like, but in the music, when you look at it like that, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good example. 3 out of 10 is you'd be doing really, you on all-star level in music if 3 out of 10 of your shits is going. Yeah. You know.
So like, because when we were going through, like, your like catalog and stuff, you may have some that aren't doing as much as others, but you're still having them 1 or 2 recent ones that are booming. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that matters, Chad, the only fucking thing that matters is back to the why, baby. Yep. I am gonna light a fire under somebody's ass. Yep. I don't give a shit if it look, man, I am gonna light a fire under somebody's ass with that song. It's gonna do something for somebody that was having a fucking rough time and a rough go at it. And baby, you wonder why the shit. Oh, here he goes with this. Here he get Brodnax finna get on this preaching shit. Here he goes with this fucking motivational Monday. Yeah, it is, baby. And look,
Hey, that's what they want to hear, though, bro.
I'm gonna stay, baby. That's all I can. It's all I can do.
Though.
It's all I can do to keep myself, baby. Because if you think the shit is peaches for me, baby, you are sadly mistaken, dog. Bitch, I'm still working construction. I'm still working full time. I'm still at every ball game, bitch. I'm still at every practice, bitch. I'm still at the lake. I'm still, come on, baby. And I'm spending time with my kids, like real time, and I could probably do even better at that. But I heard Kobe say, if you gonna be excellent at something, dog, you might as well go ahead and get ready for your life to be way out of balance. Yeah. I can't give Brittany the time that I feel I need to give to my wife. I can't give them kids, bro. I wish I could just say fuck all that extra shit. I ain't even gotta go out there, bro. I do pretty good, man, and I live way beneath my means, baby. I drive a fucking 2013 Buick LaCrosse. I could go knock off whatever the fuck I wanted to tomorrow. And I ain't trying to be extra, dog. I'm just telling you, man. I'm trying to just, kind of like try to focus on getting myself improved, because I got some shit that I definitely need to be working on, Bobby. But it all comes back to the why, and it all comes back to the music. Like, damn, son, what if somebody else is having the roughest time at this motherfucker as I am? Mm-hmm. I got to go in here and breathe some life into this shit, because it's fucking hard, it's rough, and when you doing a hobby or you passionate about something, baby, most of the time the people closest to you really, it's hard for them to understand what the fuck you're doing. Yep. Like, what in the fuck are you doing down there? Yep. What are you spending so much time, man? Can't like, man, I'm really trying to keep myself going and maybe help somebody else out that's having a rough as go at it as I am. And that's really all it is, baby. Yeah. And now I see it in people when I come into contact with them. The Lord is giving me the discernment to be able to tell when somebody is having a rough go. Yeah. And I ain't coming to point it out. I ain't coming to ask you about it. I ain't coming to get you to drag all that shit back up. All I'm doing is going to cheerlead for you, baby. If I see you having a rough go at it, I feel like my job is to cheerlead for you a little bit. And maybe if I can, in a cool way, challenge you to start doing some shit that you normally don't do, Yeah. I'm 255 fucking pounds, dog. I just took up running. And running is not a big man's game. Right. I can jump up right now, baby, and probably give you 10 miles. I could jump up right now and go give you 5. I did 5 today, and coming from a guy that would used to kind of have negative thoughts about going and doing 1. Fuck, we got a 1 mile warm up and workout today. My big ass is just, Yep. But anyway, man, just not to go too crazy, but the why, baby. What are you doing it for? And I'm just trying to help motivate people, baby. I'm just trying to help people that's having a rough go at it. Most of the time, baby, I'm so wrapped up in whatever I got going on down here, mix it with work and the kids, that I'm just
yeah, it's a balancing act for sure, man.
Yeah,
it is, man. How does that, do you find yourself in your mind failing at balancing more than succeeding?
I'm failing at balancing.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm failing at giving everybody the proper time with me. Yeah. Failing at it bad. And I hope they can understand maybe one day. I really don't know if I'll ever be understood completely, because I have such a hard time. I might fly off the handle with them, the people closest to me. Mm-hmm. They get the brunt of it. They get the fucking sharpest side of me, and that's a shame, dog. You know, but I know my people know I love them, and I got my own way of showing it, which is the tougher side. So I usually attach to people that kind of have a tougher love. You know, you baby, you can't hate on. Look, man, you soft, easy love and being kind is sometimes that's easy. You know, it's easy to bump into somebody. Hey, baby, good to see you. I love you, dog. Hey, man, I see you doing your deal, baby. Shout out to you. It's easy to do that. It's hard to say, boy, your ass been slipping, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know I'm proud of you, baby. You know I love you, but, baby, you need any help working on this, baby, let me challenge you to maybe start getting a little better right there, baby, and then you going to go platinum. Yep. So when you come at people like that, why do you have to do all that extra shit? Like they take it like you're trying to criticize or critique them when really, baby, hey, baby, I see you got some potential to do something, baby, and if you correct, just from my looking, if you did a little something different here, baby, you could, and at the same time, finding somebody that'll get comfortable enough with a rough exterior like mine to be able to do that with me. Yeah. You know, to being able to say, Brodnax, boy, you've been putting that shit off for, you know, whatever. So that in itself is a balancing act.
Yeah, because like we were saying off camera, a lot of times I think a lot of it now too has to do with the way society coddles people.
Yeah.
Where like they want everybody, like you were saying, they want it to be pins and needles all the time with everybody. Don't offend anybody. Don't tell somebody anything that's not. Because the main thing is what people fail to understand is a lot of times when people do that, if it's coming from somebody that loves you, it's because they love you that they're wanting to help you improve something that you may not be doing that well at. You know what I mean? If they didn't give a shit, then they wouldn't even
waste their time telling you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's an awkward interaction.
It's not like you want to set out to be like, hey, the other day you did this right here.
Nah.
You know what I mean? It ain't like that's something you want to go out and do. You know what I mean? Like, because it's definitely not comfortable to do. But I think a lot of it is the way that the world in general is now.
Accountability ain't cool no more.
No.
Accountability now is you trying to big dog me. Accountability now is the asshole. Accountability now is the extra preacher doing too much.
Yeah.
I think the internet snuck up and like started training us on how to be politically correct. And now we've been doing it so long that we do it in real life.
It's the new norm, yeah.
We can't say what we really think about this. We might hurt dolphin skin's feelings. Bitch. Who?
That's true, though.
The dolphin community might get upset with us. Bitch, I bet they will. Look, somebody's always gonna be, baby, everybody ain't supposed to agree with you. No. Shit. When did we start doing that, man? Perfect example. Shout out to my homeboy Ben Sanye. Mm-hmm. Ben is a West Monroe High School advocate because he got to experience they won while he was there 4 years, I think they won 3 championships and something. So imagine the journey that he had and the memories he's got. So they're reminiscing online in the midst of dealing with the head coach getting released. And I thought about not putting my comment down, but the coach was saying he had this zero tolerance policy for people going online and talking about West Monroe High School football politics. So I chime in, and it was just like, damn, I didn't think it was going to be that serious, but I just got to see it in real time last week maybe, and Ben's a good friend of mine, and I called him, and me and Ben are straight, but it's so easy for something to get taken the wrong way on a comment, or especially a comment. Yeah. They can't see your body language.
There's no context. Yeah.
And most of the time, I don't know why we do this, but we take it the worst way.
Yeah.
I took what he said the worst way, and he took what I said the worst way.
Yeah.
And until we communicated, it was like, baby, you know, I really fuck with you, homie. You know, like, I don't give a shit about none of that. I've known you for 25 years.
Yeah.
But, and I think in our minds as people, we've gotten kind of, oh, I really want to leave that comment. I might type it and delete it and type it and delete it and type it and delete it. And now we're like that in real life. Holy shit, what has happened? I can't say what I want to on the internet, and I really can't say what the fuck I want to in real life. Damn, cuz.
Because people will record me and put it on the internet.
Damn, cuz.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It's
but
shit.
baby, it's the new world. I'm gonna try to do my best to see, cause an old head, he don't want to learn all the new shit. He don't want to have to go through all this new shit because it's not the way they used to do things. And our age group, our generation was a little bit more rowdier, a little bit tougher, and you know, you put it in the bottle, you won't drink it if it's a certain brand, baby. We took it out the water hose. A lot less shit mattered, you know.
Yeah.
And now everything matters, dog.
Yeah.
But anyway, the internet's crazy. Hey, but at the same time, it being hard to deal with and a curse, it's a gift too, man. It puts you in a position where you could feed everybody and take care of everybody and do some cool shit, baby. So
it's like a byproduct of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like a gift and curse kind of thing.
Yep. I tend to believe that, you know, you may have better have a better chance of dealing with people if you'll take that practice. And I'm not saying that it needs to be applied in every circumstance. Sometimes when you get around somebody, you know, you just know.
Yeah.
But, you know, baby, if you got trust issues and you worry, baby, don't allow yourself to stop fellowshipping with people. See, because I got in a point where I won't even, you get in so many bad relationships and you got so much bullshit go wrong, you try to seclude yourself and be solo.
Yeah.
And that, I think I saw Tom Hardy say something one time. He said, solitude, you'll get so comfortable and have so much peace when you're alone that you'll start to love it, and you'll start to how less complicated, less problems, less drama, less bullshit, but you have cut yourself off from a direct connection to fellowship with your fellow brothers and sisters.
No, man, 100%, because I took, in 2012, June of 2012 to July of 2014, I completely cut everybody off. I went to work and came home. This is when I was taking pain pills and Xanaxes and shit every day. Bro, I stopped doing music. I stopped all my social medias. I wasn't answering my phone. And that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
And I still, to this day, 8-9 years later, I'm different now. Like before that, I could go anywhere and it didn't bother me being around a bunch of people, and it took me years because I got in that what you just said.
Yeah.
I got in my little
Solitude.
space over in the corner. Yeah. And coming out of that, like that is exactly.
And then come out of it with some new anxieties and some new
Absolutely.
Issues and some new problems.
All of them. Like I didn't have any before.
Yeah.
Because I was fucked up most of the time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But like when getting sober like that was tough. But I didn't have I wasn't strung out on them bad enough to where I had to go. But I was dependent on them. You know what I mean? But my problems was the aftermath of being alienated for 2 years and coming back and having to start all over. With my music, you know what I'm saying?
It's going to give you some social anxiety.
For sure.
And
sure.
You may never, well, I don't want to speak that on you. It may be hard to overcome that totally, you know.
It's better now, but for the first 4 or 5, I mean, even since me and her been together, we've been together 3 years. It's better now than it was a year ago.
Good.
And then it didn't help when Worm passed.
Right.
And then, but yeah, like when you took the time off after the tour last year, do you want to talk about any of that stuff as far as what mentally you were going through? or like your day to day? Was it like not being able to create stuff like that? Like what was that like? Like
I think for the most part, I don't know when to recover. I don't know when to say, all right, baby, you've done a good. You give it hell today, baby. You go sit your ass down and don't do nothing.
You just want to work.
And put that damn phone down, dawg. Like, that's what I got in this funk where I was starting to get aggravated with the internet at the end of the tour and how much time I was dedicating to fooling with it, that when I come home, I got this whole complex about the internet now. And I'm finna unplug my ass from it. And I battle with that, boy. I battle with, you can see it. I mean, I'm showing you, baby, that if I'm down here creating the music, not giving y'all nothing, and then boom, I pop out. But while I'm down here creating it, baby, everything ain't Motivational Monday and peaches and cream, baby. I'm dealing with my own set of issues and problems. But anyway, to get back to the question. I went through this complex with the internet. I've got this love and hate relationship with it now. I go right back to work, right back to the gym, because we had been lifting or doing something 6 days a week. I gave myself really zero recovery, and it eventually, I did that for, I would get up and go to work, and I would get up and go to the gym, but other than that, baby, I was on the couch, and just got stuck there, like not recovering and never giving any self-care or never taking any time for me to really rest. It brought me down. Like, you either gonna do it willingly, rest and recover and take care of yourself, or eventually, baby, you gonna get slammed.
The universe is gonna make you rest, whether you like it or not. Yeah.
And it was just the Lord's way of saying, baby, if you ain't gonna take a break, baby, I'm finna set your ass down. I had been going, baby. I'm sure everybody else got to come home from the tour and take a couple weeks, and that might have been all I needed, but I didn't do it. And it went 0 dark 30, cuz.
Yeah, and then what was it that finally like pulled you out of that? Did something just finally click, or did you finally
my wife come in there, shout out to my wife, she come in there and said, baby, you done laid on that couch long enough. Yeah.
And then when she tells you that, you're like, damn, I must be really.
Yeah.
If she come in here
I know, because I've been there for some days. Still going up and doing my normal responsibilities, but anything other than that, boom. And then me and Dana had some issues where, because he was hurt too. He's over there recovering, but I'm not thinking about him. I'm thinking, boy, I need to get in that studio and get some shit off of me. Because it is my outlet to when I'm got too much going on, baby, I just come leave it all in here. Yeah. That's why the sound is so, that's why the shit sounds the way it does, baby, because I'm really feeling like however y'all are getting it, baby. And I'm taking all that aggression and anger and fear and worry and overthinking, and I'm just leaving that bitch in there. And so at least to get rid of it temporarily until I go take on some new shit that I probably shouldn't even be trying to handle. But that's life, baby. Yeah. That's life.
Yeah,
and
man. Go ahead.
I saw this little movie, The Astronaut, with the Hispanic dude. I watched a little bit of the first episode, and I was laying there last night kind of falling asleep and going in and out, but I seen the daddy say, the son was saying, man, everything, y'all are depending on me to do good, and y'all are depending on me to be the only person in the family that's went to college and done something with their life other than working in these fields, picking these vegetables. It's heavy, man. It's getting heavy, and a tear rolled down his face, and the daddy said, well, baby, that means it's time for you to get stronger. If it's too heavy for you to carry, that means it's time to get stronger. And I was like, man, like, you can't, that's not really common in these days to be able to be that direct, but this was a man talking to his son.
Yeah.
And he said, baby, if it's getting too heavy for you and you're failing, that means you need to get stronger.
Yeah.
And that's really all it is to it, baby. I thought that was stoked though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another. I guess that's another way an example of tough love too. You know.
Yep.
Because when he did that, when that tear rolled down his face, his dad could have easily hugged him,
consoled him.
Yeah, said, "Oh, it's okay. We'll go." You know. But yeah.
And that goes back to that coddling. I don't know how deep we got into that, but baby, like, bro, I can remember, like, wanting those Bordeaux the Bordeaux 6s or the 7s, the gray and black Jordan. Anyway, it's the Bordeaux. I think it's a number 6. Anyway, they came out, and I could see myself like I was obsessed with these shoes. What do I got to do to get these shoes? Mm-hmm. And to show my parents how bad I wanted them shoes, but I still had to gather up $135 worth of yards and leaves or something.
Yeah.
We wasn't just gonna go get them because I wanted them.
Yeah.
You was gonna do shit around the house until you made that 135.
Yeah.
And bro, what that does, like, bro, we just really I've gotten soft. I'm soft on my kids. I want them, you know, I'm trying to think, boy, maybe they got all my issues and all my crazy shit. So it makes me wanna, I don't know. And then on the flip side of that, I can be an absolute psychopath with them.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like batshit crazy, back to halfway decent. You know, and people don't want to admit that, but my family and my homeboys' family, people that I've gotten to get close enough to where they were their natural self around me.
Yeah.
Most everybody I've been around's always just as fucked up as I am.
Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
Doesn't seem like it's moving.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you're talking about your kids, like, obviously, like, you have individual relationships with each kid, and with your kids, do you have to? I guess you have to treat each one differently with certain things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you find that challenging at times? Or is it just,
Hell
it's
yeah,
just something?
it is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. Because me, I want to do it my way and hope everybody jumps on my train. But that's...
Sometimes it
Right.
marks to the beat of their own drum.
Yeah, that ain't usually how it takes. So usually I have to really spending time, you know. If it's something with me and Johnny, baby, it's time for me and him to go fishing. If it's something with me and Bladen, baby, it's time for us to go on to the gym or go on a run or something.
Yeah.
They have their different stuff, but really all it equates to is we need some time together. And usually that fixes most all our shit. You know what I mean? But when we neglect that, it's going to get bad with everybody.
Yeah.
And here I am telling you that as an artist and an entrepreneur and a construction guy, I'm trying to keep all this going for the greater benefit of our legacy and future of the Brodnaxes.
Yeah.
But I'm struggling with being able to spend the proper amount of time with the people that deserve it most. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's pretty safe to say. You know, it'd be easy to, hey man, everything's great at the house, and you know, man, but that's crazy about it. Yeah. Everybody's got their challenges. I know it, and I think it's silly that we just don't come on out and say, hey, baby, we got the same shit going at my house, man. I wonder what we can do to fix it. You know?
Like you said, we're all fucked up, bro.
Yeah. Amen.
You know what I mean?
And David Goggins said, everybody is fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
There's just some people that have done a really good job of keeping it a secret.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, I guess when you're a recovering drug addict and people know that you was a junkie on whatever you was doing and let all your responsibilities go for that, type A personality, once you come make it out of that, it gives you like this superpower. Or you really don't give a fuck what they got to talk about no more. Bitch, y'all done drugged me all the way through the grass, the rocks, the mud, the ditch, bitch.
Yeah.
You know, people have this outlook on that, and then when you overcome it, which most people don't, baby, I think it gives you a superpower. Not telling people to go try that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely gave me, and that's why I've still got the ability at 43 years old with a Santa Claus fucking beard to go in that booth and slay that bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm supposed to quit because of what? Oh, yeah. What shit I done it on my 36th birthday? Okay, so on your 36th birthday, you wake up and you don't fuck with rap music no more.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, I'm going to pass.
Yeah.
They'll roll Axl Rose on that motherfucking stage in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And the crowd will go fucking mad. Just a little patience. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. But you want me to quit on my 36th birthday. That's crazy.
Because we're rapping, yeah.
That's crazy. And I noticed that, God bless them, people that have done well in the community may have to be a little bit more timid around me because I'm John Brodnax, the white 43-year-old rapper. You know, like, that might not be cool for everybody. That's hard to accept, like, because society has told us for so long that it ain't cool to rap after a certain age. Let me tell you what my conspiracy theory is.
Let's go.
I think they tell you that it's not cool to rap after a certain age because you can't. They want to run the OGs off.
Of course.
Let's get the fucking OGs out of here.
Yeah.
Before they tell them what we're doing.
Yeah.
Let's get the OGs out of here so we can avoid all this new independent shit. Let's get the OGs out of here so we can avoid all this gun violence and avoid all this senseless conflict, because they know when they turn 25 years old, they're not going to feel like killing each other. But they don't know that because they're 16, dog.
Yeah.
Let's get the OGs out of this, man. Look at here, baby. I can go most any place because I got love and I got respect over there because I'm this way with everybody and everything that I do, baby. I ain't doing this for ChadArmesTV.
Yep.
This is how I really am.
For sure.
And it's probably easy for some of y'all to see that, you know, but others may take a disliking to it. But either way, baby, this is how I really am. And when you live like that, baby, it makes it easier for you to, you know, but at the same time, it's also gonna be hard on you because it's hard to find genuine, authentic people these days that mean you well, you know. Yeah. But anyway, baby, the industry says let's get the OGs and let's get the old guys out of here before they can wise them up to everything, and plus they won't be able to have any input on us glamorizing beef, guns. It'll make the old heads sick so we can pin them against each other and we can separate them, and maybe we can even make them start hating each other. Yeah. Maybe we can get the young kids to hate the old heads because they're trying to tell them, hey, baby, you know it's a easier way to do it than that, but I ain't gonna kick a dead horse, baby. I think I've made my point, you know, like.
Well, you can touch on what that 10-year-old child said to you today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll put that clip in here.
You the best rapper that I know. The rest of the rappers, I don't like what they say, but I like the beats of it. Oh, that's the only reason.
That's the most important is what we're saying, nobody. You know what?
Well, that's why you say he like that beat,
I
yeah.
know.
He like what you say.
When it's too much, I just, I don't put on your music and I listen to that. But your stuff makes more sense, they be talking about, off the wall stuff. It really don't make much sense.
I'm trying to plant seeds and boys and yo-yo things. I'm trying to agree with you the exact opposite.
The reality.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy that you recognize that at 10 years old. Like.
He's a really intelligent kid, man.
Oh
You can
yeah,
tell.
I got a mindset of a 10-year-old, but I got a mindset of an adult.
You're old soul, boy.
Old
You're old
soul.
soul,
You
yeah.
ain't gotta say it, like you see it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hold up a little bit because it was loud outside, but that's a perfect example, bro, because he loves your music. And
That 10-year-old child said,
So-
I like your music because your words, I can understand and your words mean something.
he was 10.
Yeah. So we go see my homeboy 10 today and his kids out there.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him in a minute. And his son comes up to me, so I ain't seen him since he was a tot. And boy, I can tell he's excited. And he says what he says, and basically saying for a 10-year-old kid to say the content and the lyrics and the words are more relatable to him and what he's trying to do in life than the other stuff. And it was just like a special little. I was glad to know that we caught that on camera.
Yeah. And because bro, that right there, that interaction just lets you know.
Yeah.
There's
It's
a
working.
beacon of hope, bro. There's
It's
a
working.
beacon of hope in all of this shit.
Yep.
He gave me and her that same hope because like when we were talking to him, the kid was like so. He was
a blessing to be.
Kid in
He
there,
was a
man.
blessing to be around today.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
man. He really was. He was just so happy. He was so intelligent and respectful, and he just had it together.
Yeah, he was
You
a
know what I
blessing.
mean?
He was a blessing for me for sure.
Yeah, and
He brightened my day for sure.
yeah, man. But that right there
Him
lets you
saying
know.
that to
Yeah.
you just, I
That's
mean,
too. That proves that that's all it's worth right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take all the comments and views and shares and likes, dog, and when a little 10-year-old dude comes up to you and he's excited to see you and he says he thinks the path you on is the dope path, and really all I'm trying to do is live a better life, talking about self-improvement, making you a better man, husband, father, whatever, and a 10-year-old dude says that, yeah, man.
Because at 10 years old,
Yeah.
everything that's being thrown at that kid
Yeah, it's so
is the
easy for them
exact
to take.
opposite
Yeah.
of what you.
That was
like
what
your
was so
message.
surprising.
Yeah, because that message, like you were saying earlier, from 16 to 25, like if you look at all the artists that they're pushing on a major level, female and male, if it's female, it's all the super nasty sex shit, right?
Yeah.
And if it's the dudes, it's
God
all
bless
the
them babies, dog.
yeah, it's all the gang violence or just violence in general, shooting, killing, drugs. That's it. That's it. You don't see any of the young kids that are getting pushed at a major level speaking positivity
Yeah,
or
it's
just
rare.
speaking real. You know what I'm saying? It's rare.
J.
So-
Cole and what do we got? 2 guys, J. Cole and Kendrick, and
Yeah,
you got
they come
anybody?
Out, they come out every now and
You
then.
got anybody else that's kicking positive shit?
I mean,
Let's turn them on, even if it takes a second. Because I really don't know anybody kicking good positive shit. The only people I'm really checking for, no disrespect to anybody else, if J. Cole drops something, baby, I'm going to be there on the first day.
yeah,
Just because he kind of provides me what Andre used to.
yeah,
Andre would come. I leave Big Boy out too often. Outkast would come out with something, baby, and it would charge me for fucking. Them dudes don't. I've messaged them both, and I don't know if they'll ever get it. Just to let them know how big of a fucking help they were to me. Like, made me think it was cool to be myself. Outkast did that, dog. Outkast gave me the courage to say, look at these some bitches in these furry britches with these wigs on. Boy, these some bitches ain't scared of nothing.
no,
They look fearless to me.
no,
They was like, fuck what you say.
no.
And it just, bro, I would,
One big
yeah.
being that way, being
Yeah.
them, being themselves, and then, like you said, like now there's not a lot of that, especially from a younger aspect. Like you can maybe get some stuff like that from the old, and even J. Cole and Kendrick aren't. I mean, I don't know. They're probably late 20s, early
Yeah.
30s.
But I do understand. I do understand why the kid the young men, not kids. I do understand why the young men, they've been birthed into a war zone in some of these lower communities.
Yep.
So what do you expect them to be, baby? They're going to turn into soldiers because they're in these war zones.
Yep, and that's all they see when they step out the front door.
So don't get upset when you put the mirror up to United States. Don't be mad at the reflection, baby. These dudes are just, you know, and some of it could be avoided, yeah, but they're not old enough to process the shit the way me and you are,
right?
You know, because that
Their
part of your brain don't develop.
The knowledge and wisdom.
Yeah, man. Some of that takes time. So I understand, and that's why I still, even if I ain't jamming your music in the car, baby, I tried my best around town to let all the young cats know, baby, I'm pulling for you. If you can make it out of Monroe, Louisiana, and be a success, baby, you have achieved something, son. Yeah. You have achieved something, baby. It's a raggedy mother. I had a dude that I know pretty good friend of mine, call me the other day and say, John, baby, why didn't I know that Monroe, Louisiana was the most dangerous place to live in the United States of America per capita?
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't have much to say because that was never my intent for people to, I don't want people to fear me, baby. I don't want people to start thinking, well, damn, if he you know, people just start to attach the wrong shit when you promote stuff like that.
Right.
You know, yeah. I don't want to be proud of that, or I don't want to claim that, you know, but it is, you know, true. But still, I want to try to find the brighter side of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just kind of naturally do that, you know. And when you're trying to be a winner, and you know, you focus on the stuff that could help you win by get better. So. But anyway, shout out to all the young dudes that's out there learning the process of recording, having the courage to put out their art to be criticized. Mm-hmm. Shout out to all the young cats out there, baby.
Yeah.
Papa pulling for you.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, and too, man, like. When we were that age, like, that's the kind of stuff, I mean, I'm not going to lie, when I was 16,
we was on some bullshit,
we wanted to listen to that stuff, too, so it's like, I can't even, it was just our version, our like, time frame of that, whatever that was, you know.
Yeah, I'm out here telling people to get a gallon jug and shit. I'm out here telling people go put you a 4 in a root beer A&W cream soda.
Yeah.
I'm out here selling destruction, boy, and fucked around, and guess what happened? I got my whole city hooked on drain. Boy.
Do you remember the first time you tried that?
It was an accident.
Was it?
Yeah. So I'm brushing, I always run late. Since I can remember, and I can't go back that far unless somebody sparks it with like a picture or
right, yeah.
I'm running late as usual. Mr. Hank is pulling the bus up in front of the house. I'm brushing my teeth in the window. I got the blinds pulled so I could see him. I know I'm going to have to run to the bus. Spit my mouth out. Mom laid me some cough syrup out there. I was sick, but still going to school. Not sick enough to miss. I would, in these days, easy sick enough to miss.
Yeah, you miss a week now.
Easy sick enough to miss, but yeah. I was so sick that I felt so bad I had to take some medicine. Mom left the deal out there for me, put a teaspoon beside it, but I was too late. Yeah. I take the Z-Pack, boom, and I wash it down with Polytussin. Put the cap back on, get on the bus. I noticed it in the hallway. Damn, cuz, I'm like, motherfucker's talking, he sounds like he's singing.
Yeah.
He telling me, and I'm just like in this euphoric little, for the first time, I didn't do no drugs.
I was going to ask you if at that point had you tried it?
Yeah, I was like the deputy do-right in the clique.
Right.
Getting on to him for, like I was militant, dog. Like, getting on to him for doing drugs and shit. Bitch, we gon', you know, whatever. But
How old were you then?
16.
Okay, yeah. And you had already started
Yeah,
rapping.
that,
y'all was
that,
doing
I,
cassette
the
tapes
story
and
I'm
stuff.
telling you about my friends, but on the school bus with the drink,
Yeah.
I'm probably 14 years old.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. And not too long after that, I started looking for it in the cabinet. And
After that one try.
yeah, after that one try, it left such a good impression on me. I had such a fun day. Even I was sick, and I'm not trying to sell drink to nobody. Lord have mercy. Get to the point where I start searching for it.
Yeah.
And get to the point where I start seeking it out, and get to the point where it becomes a daily habit, and it's in my music, it's on my shirts. We got drink, like the got milk. We got
I remember them
drink.
shirts, yeah.
Just ignorant, and to make it even worse, we was making good money, so we was extra ignorant, and capped on. You know, like what I can remember most is like it brought out some of my worst qualities, and like magnified them. If I was gonna be arrogant or a bulldog or something, and I own that, oh shit. Like I was, Lord have mercy on the people that dealt with me coming through that. Oh man, but anyway, so you sound good when it gives you that feeling and you're in the hallway, floating down the hallway and people talking sounds like songs. But you come fast forward a few years, baby, and you got a daily dependency to it, and you don't want to get out of the bed until you chew them 5 or 6 pills just so you can get up and go brush your teeth and get ready for the day, and you ain't even high. You had to do that to get the fuck up.
Oh, so it wasn't just drink. It wasn't just drink at that point.
Oh no, baby. See, because when the drink gets popular, and it gets popular fast,
Yeah.
I ain't never seen. Well, I'm lying. You know, crack in the '80s and
Right.
baby, drink. And let me tell y'all something, baby. Y'all see drink now in 2023, baby. I'm talking about 9.8. I'm talking about 9.6
Yeah.
when it first took. Y'all think it done something then? This shit caught everything on fire.
Yeah.
And it took a lot of people a long time to figure it out because this prescription shit was new. They was used to chasing weed. They was used to chasing crack. They was used to chasing soft and hard and heroin and all this kind of junkies. So we was under the radar doing prescription medicine, and it took them a long time to catch on. But we did some sure enough damage in them years it took, you know. And thank God I made my way out of there. And I don't know a whole lot of people that didn't, but I think this is coming back to understanding the youth and why they are the way they are and what they talk about and all that shit they do and that we really don't agree with.
Yeah.
Think about what we was doing when we was kids. All of us had a pocket full of beans and a cup full of drink, baby. It might not be the same as theirs, but baby, we was fucking up too. Man, have mercy on them kids, baby. Have grace on them kids, baby, and love on them kids, dawg. They going through a weird. Could you imagine having all that shit in your face and depending on a phone that early and not getting to go explore and fish and run creeks and
Work out your problems. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a tablet in front of you.
Yeah, you always got a distraction. You know.
Yeah, distraction is the best way to say it.
Yeah.
So so we'll get off the drink part, but I did want to ask this part too.
No, I think that need to be spoke on.
For sure. So at the height of it, what would you say? What did your habit ended up being? Like say on a daily basis. Like, did it get to a point where you did this? You drank this much daily?
So I would say right around the end, and it got scarce. You know, people started getting wise. It started going up in price. It started getting harder to find because of its popularity. You didn't have to go far. Somebody wanted to pint. I would get a pint and I would chop it up into 4 days. I would turn 4 4s out of a 16.
Yeah.
I'd put a 4 in a 2. I'd put a 4 in a 20 ounce or a 4 in a 1 liter if I was trying to stretch it and try to make
4 to 20 ounces.
and try to make that all day.
Yeah.
But a 4 and a 20 was nothing when we had it. So
Right.
imagine drinking that potent. Imagine drinking that potent. Dog, what kind of dependency that gives you. And then the drink wouldn't do enough, so we'd eat 10 pills with it. We'd eat 10 503s, 10 540s with it. Now, I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about right off the bat, but two, and
So you're
then
just ping ponging because you got the tabs,
yeah,
and you got the drink like. Yeah.
and smoking on top of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, just screwed up, baby.
And y'all were screwheads too, so that which obviously-
Lifestyle fit the
Yeah,
music
yeah.
perfect,
Yeah.
and so not only did we dive headfirst into screwed up culture, we submerged ourselves in it, dog. We like submerged ourselves in it.
Yeah.
If it's anything about that screwed up culture, baby, we probably know what you talking about. We probably know exactly what you saying because we was in that. Yep, and a lot of me and my friends, most of anybody that was around me at that time, we was living a screwed up lifestyle.
We had like at our first interview, which I guess we can kind of reiterate this because this was some people may not have seen this interview because it was 2 years ago now, but you rapped for DJ Screw.
Yep.
At the shop, right?
Yep.
And
Big memory, like a super vivid memory of mine.
one of them like moments that's like defining moments, like
Yeah, I can just
career
remember
wise.
like details of this memory that a lot of my other memories are vague compared to, like, I can just recall so much about that day. Yeah, so we all in the DJ's crew and get a friend that eventually moves to Houston and gives us an opportunity to go down there and visit.
Yeah.
And when we do, we gonna stop by the screw shop.
Yep.
It's Sunday, it's lunchtime, maybe a little after lunchtime. We done ripped around and run to the mall and shit. Starchy jeans, Fat Farm, blue in Carolina, navy blue in Carolina, Air Max 95s.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up past the screw shop several times, and nobody's there. And I'm about to the point where we've been circling Cullen Boulevard for so long, baby, it's time to go. We'll come back later on.
Trying to catch you.
Yeah, they say, make the block one more time. And it was the right call. We pull back up. There's a navy blue Buick Regal sitting in the car lot. And right up at the door is a little short, pudgy dude, all white windbreaker pants, white Nike shirt, white Nike hat. I said, damn, cuz, bro, tell me is that Screw opening the shop on a Sunday? What? Bro, this dude don't work the shop like that. Like, we was expecting Bub or Chuck. We was expecting somebody to be working the store.
Yeah.
Here he's opening it. And we go in there and we looking through tapes. I'm probably going to miss the opportunity if it's left up to me. You know what I mean? Trying to be too cool, trying to be too player.
Talk yourself out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all buy our tapes. Galen goes last, I think. He said, say, bro, don't let that dude that just was in front of me, don't let him leave out of here without hearing him rap. Don't leave out of here without letting him hear him rap. Marshall Mathers LP just came out that week on a Tuesday. This was Sunday. He said he had it in his deck the whole week. He loved Eminem. You don't want to fuck with Shady.
Yeah. Track two.
He puts this instrumental on. And Galen said, I said, bro, come on. He said,
This
shit,
was
it's
2000
on.
then, right?
It's on. It's too late now, baby. The instrumental's on. So I start rapping. I'm out there rapping with just me and the guys I came with, and then shortly after I see the gate open up, and he's standing behind the gate, putting his key in there, unlocking the gate. He comes out of the gate. He comes right up to me, and he's got the stank face on the whole time. And he grabs, and he just stays right there with me the whole time I rap. And big moment for me, dog. Like,
Yeah.
so to lose him,
Yeah.
like, put me in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was shortly. You said shortly after that. Was it shortly after that? Because Marshall Mathers LP dropped in 2000.
It was the week that came out. Was that the? Did it have the
Alternate
black E?
covers.
Did it have the black E in the white square?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Slim Shady LP, or the first album was 98, then Marshall Mathers was 2000, and New Shows 2002. Yeah.
So he told me that we chopped it up afterwards, and I said, you fucking with Slim Shady? He said, bro, that shit come out on Tuesday. I ain't took it out of my deck.
Yeah.
We went to the car. He got to scrambling looking for the lighter, and ESG had this famous intro where he would say, people, you can leave that 4 on the counter, you can leave that switch on the counter, ain't nobody touching none of them drugs. The 4 will be there, the sticks will be there, but where's the motherfucking screw? Watch your screw. You get in the car, motherfucker talking about where the lighter at. And he got to looking for the lighter in the car. He was patting his pockets. He was looking all around the car. I said, you get to looking around talking about where the lighter at. And that's all I said. And he looked up at me cheesing, dog. It was like, come on, man, y'all grab your camera, man. Let's take some pictures and shit. Hung out there all day with us in the Texas heat. It was super hot. I'm talking about.
He was really fucking with y'all.
Yeah. And
that's dope, bro.
not too long after, just to speed up the story, because I know I've told it, we had plans to go down there and do a tape or a project or something. We had talked on the phone enough where he felt comfortable saying, yeah, when you get down here, scream at me. That's what he told me. Every time I told him I was getting ready, he said, baby, just scream at me. And scream at me when you get here, baby. All right. And we was out at the pool one night, swimming at these people's house. Somebody come run me my little flip phone, DJ Screw calling. Hand me the phone, they was tripping shit. Well, I took the call, come walking back around like that was over with, dog. We was finna go crazy. Yeah.
R.I.P. DJ Screw, man. It's just,
Yeah.
he'd still be making classic bangers, bro.
Yeah. So to wrap it up real quick, set up I'm coming. Okay, cool. 3 days later, bro, his old lady calls me on my lunch break. Me and Galen sitting in the Yukon on blades, banging something, just taking our break. Get the call from his number. She was basically telling everybody that he passed. And, yeah, boy, and it took me down a dark road, dog.
She was like, not only was you, that was like, I don't want to say a hero of yours, but like musically.
Yeah,
like
come on, man. He was, dog.
He was. And
a
like,
lot of people's. I can't express
you got
that
to
enough.
meet him, and he was super cool with you and wanted to work with you, and then.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, Bobby, is that not for his fame or his notoriety or how many people this dude wanted to help people, dude. This dude he didn't know me from shit. This dude, that's why you see so many Houston, Texas legends still relevant to this day, because that dude wanted to put everybody on.
Yeah,
anybody that had what he saw in them. But yeah, man, shout out Screw, baby.
Yeah,
that's a dope memory.
For sure, man. I'm glad you expanded on that story, because the story that you told in our very first interview, you spoke on it, but you didn't dive into it as much as you just did. So that's dope. I'm glad we got to revisit that, because that's a big moment in your, not only your music career, but your life. You know what I mean? So
absolutely,
yeah,
that's a good one to have on tape. I'm glad we got that. I'm glad you asked.
Yeah. Being such a fan of like Texas, if you had to go through, could you pick 5 Texas rappers? If you said, I want to take, you can only listen to 5 of them. From here, like, you got to pick 5 of them.
Rest in peace, Pokey.
Yep.
Kiki.
Yep.
Pat. Slim Thug.
It's tough, bro. It's tough.
Who would get that last Pokey, Kiki, Pat, Slim Thug? Damn, I'm missing somebody big.
The biggest, bro.
Yeah. I got caught off in the screwed culture.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
But you pulled me out of it.
Yeah.
And we would put him way up high.
Oh yeah, dude. He's my favorite rapper of all time.
We would put him way higher.
Yeah.
We had spent so much time talking about the screwed up clique that I kind of localized
No, for sure.
it. Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah. I think mine would definitely be Pimp, of course. Mine would be Slim Thug, Zero.
Oh, Ro.
He's one of my favorites ever, bro.
Yeah, Ro might have to make my 5.
I'd say
That's hard, dog.
Yeah, I'd say Flip and I'd say Paul Wall. Because I was later, when I started listening to Houston music, it was when, I don't want to say I hate to say it, but like Wanna Be a Baller is what came out when I was in high school that made me even
Notice
Texas music. You know what I'm saying? So then I went down that, and then when I realized Lil Troy, like, he don't even really be rapping. Like, he's just like, he was kind of like a DJ
putting
Khaled
it together.
Yeah, he was like a facilitator.
Yeah.
But then I started listening to Youngstar, knocking pictures off the wall. Me and Lex talked about that before. Like, and then I kind of started diving into that rabbit hole that was Texas music. But I kind of missed out on the screw stuff initially, and then went back and listened to Pokey and Pat and of course Kiki's fire. He's still putting out fire tapes. Slim Thug's new album Midlife Crisis is fire.
Yeah.
You listened to the whole thing yet?
Not the whole thing, but I've been picking it apart in the car.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, that Chameleon had a run, and he had a run too, bro.
So much good music out of little community, man.
Yeah,
and that's what made me. That's kind of what seeing a big city like Texas with all their beefs, all their issues, and all their problems, be able to put it all to the side and come together and like form this super group, like that always appealed to me. You know what I mean?
And that's what I liked about. That's what you could tell. That's what Pimp was trying to do when he got home.
Yeah.
He was trying to mend all those problems. Because who was it? Slim Thug and Zero, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he says that Slim Thug and
Chameleon,
Paul,
Chameleon and Paul wasn't talking.
Because they did them 2 projects, and then they had that whole issue.
He come home and said, all that shit is over with, baby. And they loved him and respected him so much that they abided by it. Some took a little longer than others, but everything that he wanted mended ended up getting mended.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Shout out to the Pimp, dog.
Goat, bro.
Man.
Fucking goat. Like we said, and we spoke on this before, but it's worth saying again, like, that dude was so talented. Like, people don't even know he was making most of them beats, too.
Fly holes in chains and swinging things. Bro, when I heard that dude sing that hook,
dude.
Just another, come on, dog.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, bro, I was like, this dude can sing as good as he can rap, dog. And then he started combining the both. Man, bro, and then he come home and like had this new found wisdom and like, bro, we finna end all this petty shit. We finna.
He called out everybody, everything he didn't like. He
all
would
that
just say
bullshit
it,
y'all been, and y'all know he was never scared to voice. Bro, it's just like we had our own little Tupac right there in Texas, and the dude was not. He was fearless on giving his heartfelt opinion. And he would let it be known, baby.
One of my favorite things to listen to this day on YouTube, bro, is an interview he did with an Atlanta radio station. I know you've heard it.
Oh, you know I've heard it.
Where he's talking about a lot of, weirdness.
The boy in the Range Rover.
In the Range Rover. He said, I don't like most of y'all's records.
Look.
So I ain't going to lip wrestle with you.
Hey.
I'm going to come see you, Jack.
You gonna smell my cologne. It's Miyake. Bond number 9.
Dude, to this day, because they were trying, like, the radio was trying to, like, get him to back, and he was not. He was doubling down. He was
This
just being
was
real.
live on air.
on a live radio show.
They were hoping that he was going to respond politically correct. I'm sure that they had, hey, they're going crazy here. Could we kind of cool this down? Sure, call me. And he just poured gas on it.
Dude, it would have been, to me, and I think another reason why I love Pimp C so much is because Worm had a lot of those same mannerisms and like just that would be like if Worm got on the radio and got interviewed. That's what Worm would have done. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. It would have been the same thing, and it wasn't out of no disrespect. It was just like you're getting this opinion. It's not sugar coated. It is what it is, kind of thing. You know
I
what mean?
love, Bobby. You don't get to see people like that very often, so I embrace them.
For sure, man. Because those people, you need people like that that'll call out something when it's bullshit. Because so many other people feel the same way. They just don't have the voice, or they don't have the ability, or the opportunity to voice it, or just the stature to where it'll get listened to. But yeah, that Pimp C interview.
Look, time out real quick.
Yeah.
If y'all heard, it's probably going to say classic or something. Pimp C's famous Atlanta radio interview.
Yeah.
And y'all go take a little bit of time. Bro,
I'll put the link in the description,
you
man.
want to be entertained for a few minutes.
So great. We should listen to it after this.
This dude was something else, dog. Rest in peace, Pimp C.
Yeah, man. Man, so we're down here because we're shooting the music video to the song.
Is that what we doing?
That's what we're doing, dog. Never mind. It's on Live Forever, dropping September 29th. Pre-order link will be in the description. And this is it's my favorite song on the record. Man, I love the album. I love all the songs on the album, but I feel like I don't know, just this, and I love that I put the track as track 2 because, and when you listen to the album all the way through, the energy on the album, bro, it's wild, man. For like 15 songs, and then I start to calm it down some towards the end. But like when me and one were listening to it, he was like, "Bro, putting that Brodnax song in the second was the perfect move to make," and then follow it up with the one with Church to kind of set the tone. But like, I'm just excited we're getting to shoot a visual for him. I'm excited to work with you and Harper on the visual because y'all do such great work. And,
we're going to have fun tomorrow, man. We'll go out there and get that video shot, and it's like you put in a little time, I put in a little drive. We get the pod and the song done. You put a little energy in a little time. We come down here and we get the visual done, baby. And that's really just all that it takes if you're serious about moving forward in a relationship with somebody, baby. When they bless you with a little time and energy, you got to return it, And if you do that on a regular basis, it'll grow into something pretty cool, Yeah,
and see, that's what I think a lot of artists don't understand. And a lot of it may be that they're just green.
Yeah.
But a lot of people think that they can, and it may be different with others. Everybody's different, but like sometimes you can't just jump at somebody and be like, "Hey, I want to work with this person. How much will he charge me to work?" Not saying that you can't do that, but sometimes it works better if you just try to develop it organically and build a...
Well, and baby, I think most of the time that's how shit works out. You hit somebody up and say, "What's up? How much do you charge to do a feature?" And it can eventually lead into something from there. That's natural.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. I'm not dependent on the music money, so I can be a little bit more choosy with what I do, and it's like more of a therapy outlet session for me than it is anything. But anyway, I mean, yeah, man, it's perfectly fine to go hustle your music hustle, baby. I just don't want mine to get too watered down, and I don't want everybody to be able to go grab one. So, just trying to take that exclusive approach. you know, especially with as much music as I'm putting out. And baby, to be honest with you, I think we're just gonna stay on this stretch where we try to give it to you as often as we can. And because you know, I've almost given up, you know, pretty close to an album this summer.
But between last summer and this summer, I mean, what did you put out? 15, 12,
Yeah.
15?
Yeah,
Put
so
out an album worth of singles.
oh yeah, I mean, and that's all I'm trying to do is like, me personally, if you put out a dope record, I'd rather you have a video with it, you know.
For sure.
And I've just kind of got caught up in this concept where I feel like every song ought to have a video, and I really don't see the sense in doing anything else other than that. You know what I'm saying? Until I get out of that mode, baby, y'all have to be happy with. Because once I get on something, baby, I usually, and there's got to be a reasoning. You know, there's got to be a reasoning. If every one of the songs gets a video, they're more likely to be more entertaining than just the audio side of it, and that's just how I'm looking at it.
Well, that's how it is now anyway. Everything needs a visual. Like, you know, and for Live Forever, like, I won't shoot a visual for all of them, but I'll have at least like 10 to 12 of the tracks.
That'll be
visuals.
fucking awesome if you do.
We've already got 4 out with visuals, so it's like now it's kind of easier. But I totally get what you're saying, man, because putting a song out and not being able to do a visual with it or at least a lyric video or something,
Yeah.
people can click on YouTube and read or look at or something.
What's the songs? You know, how much attention can it get if we
well,
don't give it that?
Yeah, it won't. It'll be like, you should do a video for this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I totally get it. So that's why I understand that way of thinking too. That's why I made a playlist. You know
It's just another way. It's just me. I mean, really low key, just bucking the norm. And
But what you're doing is kind of the new norm anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
me bucking what I'm used to doing.
Right.
Baby, because
Yeah.
you know, if you wanted to go look at Mr. Brodnax, you would see that there's a shit ton of albums.
Yeah.
Some of them double disc.
Yeah.
Baby, I mean, putting out a project ain't nothing. Putting out a project ain't nothing. I'm really just trying to come out of my old ways and doing the album set and come into this new era where these short little 30-second and 60-second clips are going viral. Shit, if I can come in here and give you 30 seconds and go, and that's all you need to feel you, you know, used to take 4 minutes to do that. Now
36
people can
seconds.
give a big 45-second run, man, and these kids just replay it over and over and over and over. Like, that was appealing to me. So obviously I started trying it. You know, you see my songs are 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I usually try to wrap it up pretty quick and not kick a dead horse. So, hey man,
It's wild.
one of them bitches is gonna go, and we gonna, one of them bitches out of 20 of them bitches is gonna go. So bitch, get to work. Cody's here, I'm gonna go piss.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hallelujah.